don't really know where to start with this, so I'm just going to jump right into it. I should probably apologise in advance for my poor editing skills and filming skills and quality and everything about me. I'm not very confident in front of a camera, and considering I am a media student who wants to study media at university level, I am very, very shit with video editing at this point in my life. I'm hoping to get better, obviously, but work in progress. My name is Adam, I'm 18 years old, and I'm recording this to basically just record my transition, and so that in a few years or months or whenever, somewhere down the line, I can look back and see how far I've come, hopefully. So this is basically the beginning of my journey, female to male transgender journey. I'm hoping basically to look back and, like, when I'm feeling down or something about myself, I can basically look back and see how far I've come and probably laugh at myself now. Basically awkward I am in these videos. I am really bad at talking to myself, just talking to anyone in general, I guess. I'm hoping to get better at it, and maybe these videos will help me. I'm editing this as I go along, and I'm hoping to do the next bit in one long continuous shot because the jump bit is really annoying me, and I fidget a lot in the other ones. So hopefully I'll be able to not do that so much in this one. I'm sorry if I do. I am a very fidgety person, especially when I'm anxious, and recording this is making me very anxious. So I'll just start talking, I guess. Like I've said, I'm 18 years old, and this is hopefully the very beginning of a long journey that I'm taking into transitioning. I don't like my wording in that, but I'm going to keep it in because so I'm pre-everything, as you can probably tell, because of my face and body and everything. Well, you can't see my body, but I've recently been referred to the gender clinic. I'm getting some blood tests, and hopefully they'll give me an appointment as soon as possible and I can start transitioning then. Don't know how it's going to go, but I'm hoping it's going to go well. I've recently come out to my family. I've been out to my friends for about 3-4 months now. I guess I should really start from the beginning. I've been feeling like this for a very long time. It's basically since puberty when I've really started to feel this way, but I've had some of these feelings for as long as I can remember. Puberty really brought them out, and I think I was about 11 when I really started to feel bad about my body and how it was developing and what was happening to me. It was basically hell, and I think a lot of transgender guys and girls can relate to that, and just transgender people in general. It took me a very long time to acknowledge these feelings because I figured, I spent a lot of time saying to myself, I'm being ridiculous, it's stupid, it'll go away, I'm probably just gay and I'll figure it all out eventually. And lots of people, like lots of teenagers, do feel bad about their bodies to different extents, and I just figured because I'm a bigger person that it was probably just that. But lo and behold, it wasn't. And the feelings basically just got stronger and stronger, and I just pushed them down more and more. It wasn't until college that I really started to acknowledge these feelings more to myself and well, way before two others, still tried to push them down and tried to be girly, thinking I'll get over it, or I can just ignore it. I'm not really sure what I was thinking, but obviously that's not happened because here I am now. Like I said, it was in college where I started to acknowledge these feelings. For people who don't know or are outside the UK, college for us is 2 years or more in my case, from the age of 16 to 18 usually. I'm 18 now and I'm in my first year because I resat my first year because I wanted to change my subjects, but that's not really important. I'm really worried someone can hear me, so if I just go quiet, that's why. So yeah, I just kind of figured they would go away, and in college that's when I realised they weren't going to go away. It wasn't until the beginning of this year really where I really started to acknowledge these feelings. It was a really difficult time for me, but in my second year I joined the LGBTQ plus society at my college. I met some really great people that way, really good friends. I think if you do have the chance to join a club or a society like that, you should take that chance, because I was a very, very shy person last year, and this year I can't shut up around my classes because I've just gained so much confidence from meeting these people. So I joined the society, and that was around the time when I really started to acknowledge the fact that maybe I could be transgender. I think the main reason I did was because I met a girl, I'm not going to name her here because I'm not sure if she wants me to, and she was transgender herself. I didn't I honestly didn't have any idea until like I was told by somebody with her permission, and I just saw her and I thought, whoa, she's basically a huge source of inspiration to me. She's just a really good person in general, but not just that. I saw her and I saw how far she'd come along, and it kind of really just amazed me and made me think, well, she's happy and she's living her life the way she wants to, and why can't that be me? So she's probably watching this right now because I've told her I'm making this video, and she should know what an amazing source of inspiration she is to me, and just how much I think of her and I admire her. She knows that I think she's a really strong, amazing person, and I really hope she knows just how glad I am that she is in my life. So enough with that. So yeah, she's actually the person who inspired me to make these videos, because she said herself she wishes that she'd made videos like these to basically look back on herself and think and see how far she has come. And I thought it was a good idea, and hopefully it'll get me more out there in the trans community. Doubt anybody will watch them, but if they do, I'm always happy to talk and make friends. I really do need to get to know some more trans people, just talk and yeah. So I came out to the society first, really. They were a really great help. They started basically calling me by my preferred name. It wasn't Adam at the time. I'm not really going to start talking about all of that, but they called me my preferred name, and I started doing small things to make me feel in myself more masculine. And the more I basically did open up, the more I did these things, the more I realised, yeah, this is who I am. It's where I want to go, and it really made me acknowledge it to myself more than anything. Because at first I was thinking to myself still, maybe I am confused, maybe this will go away, but obviously it hasn't, and that's what's led me to this. But I do encourage people who are trans or thinking that they are trans to do something similar, because it really does reinforce the fact to yourself. It makes you think, yeah, this is where I'm going to go. So I basically realised, with the help of my friends and society, the LGBT society, that this is who I am and what I wanted to do. So after coming out to society, it was mainly the fact that I needed to tell my family, which I have done in the last few weeks. Some family members have taken it harder than others, but I can't really complain, considering the amount of trans people who are completely rejected by their families and friends. And I'm really thankful for my family and their support, even if it is taking them a while to come to terms with it, and they are struggling with bits of it, for their help. The next thing that I'm hoping to do is go to the gender clinic. I've been referred by my doctor. I just need to get some blood tests done, and hopefully my appointment won't be too far away. The first thing that really is going to happen is I am going to get my hair cut, which is really great, to be honest. I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully it will be at the end of this week, but I'm not 100% sure on that yet. What I do now is actually hide it in art, which helps quite a bit. One guy the other day, I wear my hat so much and I hide my hair so much. The other day when I took it off at college, someone said that they were surprised that I had long hair. It's not actually long, it's quite long. I'll just... So yeah, hopefully this weekend at latest it'll all be gone, and I'll go back to college, because I'm on half term at the moment, with short hair. That's my fan, sorry about that. So that's the first step, and hopefully there's a lot more to come. Not really sure how to close this. I don't really know what else to talk about at this point. If anybody does watch this and they want to ask any questions in particular, go ahead. I don't mind answering anything. So thanks, and see you in another video.